love the films that they pick, and it's just great vibes all around.
Yeah, for this year?
Yes, absolutely. I think the quality is amazing. I can't go over how it just seems to go up every year.
Yeah.
And it's so rewarding to see these films with an audience, right? That's like festivals or all that.
Yeah.
Because you can see films whenever you like. But to see them with an audience, there's just such a lot to feel for that. So that might be great to me.
And of course, you're filmmaking yourself.
Yes.
I have to say, and I'm probably going to get trouble from the other people that I've spoken to this week, but you have made my favourite film I've ever seen, As Dead Norway. Search for Professor Boy, I laughed from start to finish. Not knowing that you were the director, you were sat directly behind me in the audience, and we started speaking because you came out, you were like, thank you for laughing in all the right places. It's exactly better. And we've sort of done each other since then, really.
For sure.
So, what made you as a filmmaker submit things to Dead Norway?
So I had sent a film the previous year, and I think Dead Northern was the first festival that ever said anything other than for rejection.
Yeah.
So I was like, great. I go where I'm wanted, and these guys have picked one of my films. I'm going to come here.
Yeah.
And it was fate. I think, such a lovely atmosphere, and then it's nice just that there's an outlet that rewards indie filmmakers in general. I think, and horror has always been a very welcoming genre for indie material. It's kind of fun when it's rough, even. So that was cool. And then when I got to see the other films that were there, then we went away and we made Searching for Vesemir, which was like the second film that we screened here. I saw the way the audiences responded and the types of jokes that they liked, and I thought, I bet they're going to enjoy this. So I'm certainly going to enjoy them watching it.
Just to give you a pitch for that one, I mean, I love it. As an obnoxious, self-centered Northeastern man, the film is about that. Yeah, so perfect for me. How can people watch that film? It's been out a couple of years now.
It's on an app called F Awesome, which is free to download.
Yes, I know that one. Did they show films on there?
Yes. Yeah, some of other of her films are on there, and then I think probably we'll stick it on YouTube in the coming years as well, because we got some distribution offers for them, but they're quite shocking once you get if you're like a new filmmaker. They think you're just so excited to get anything at all, but the stuff they send you, you don't even want to negotiate with them. You're like, this is just so insulting. Like, I don't want to get a better deal out of you. I just want to stop talking to you. Well, so yeah, it's on F Awesome and hopefully on Tubi later.
Yeah.
And then I think maybe next year we'll put it on YouTube. But if you find me, Leo X Robertson on Instagram, you can get updates on everything we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I also thought Leo X Robertson was a stage name, and I thought, like, the X can't be real, but it's real, isn't it?
It is too cool. My name was Leo Xavier. I'm named after two cool French bulls. That was very cool. Like,
I was like, I was convinced you made, no X is a real middle name. Absolutely unbelievable. But that's not the only film you submit to them, and that's what it.
Yes, so Bird Portraits was the year before, and I was very lucky to get that in. I'm a very ambitious person, but I didn't have the right. I was like a more rookie filmmaker at the time, and my friend Sam really wanted to get into acting, so it was a film starring just me and my friend Sam, and it was like 19,000 words of dialogue, and it was only us on the screen, and I didn't understand storyboards, and I didn't understand white balance, so I put it in black and white, and I pretended that was an artistic statement. And it's always now. Yeah. And I just, I knew Sam was a great actor, so I was relying on that, and I'd been a writer for many years before I was a filmmaker, so I was really leaning on both of those two things.
Yeah, you have got books. I've got one of your books as well.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm a big fangirl here. What's wrong?
I brought some more books as well. There's probably another before you waiting in the...
An house signed copy. Of course, sell that cover now.
Sure. Don't be... But yeah, no, that was great. I'm still very proud of that film, and it's also on... I think it's also on F Awesome. It's on Tubi. It's on YouTube as well.
Yep.
And since then, I've still just been making films. I mean, if you make films in Norway like I do, they want it to be in the Norwegian language if you're going to get anything beyond the kind of entry-level funding things. So we just kind of keep making films in English language because there's no reason for them to be in Norwegian. There's no like artistic... There's no message, no point to it being in Norwegian for me so far.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I think I might start exploring ways to make films that I would have to make them in Norwegian.
Do you speak Norwegian then?
Yeah, about it's a little bit, yeah. I do, I mean, at work. So at work, like, they like to think that the working language is English.
Yeah.
And we're all just like, oh yeah, no, like, English, Norwegian, it's no difference to us. But if you email them in Norwegian, you get answered faster. and be like you better. So I be able to translate everything into Norwegian. And they all go like, wow, your Norwegian is so perfect. As if they've never heard of Google Translate. It's so strange.
Do you think that's difficult then? Because I'm assuming, and I don't know, I'm not a director, but I'm assuming as a director, it might be much harder for you to direct it from the not your native language. You know, do you have to sell out a bit to get the funding then? How is that sort of balance work?
Yeah, it depends. I mean, I'm constantly in two minds about what to do about it. I think for the next thing, I might do a short film and film it in both languages, and just I have enough Norwegian friends to go over it, to make sure that the language would be okay. But then you limit your chances with it because English is a more international language. And just feel like sell it, is that still a term? I guess it is. It does feel like a bit too much of a compromise.
Yeah,
for sure, because
how can you direct a scene that you don't fully understand, I guess?
True. It has been done, but why add that? But why would you put it into Norwegian? Are you saying something Norwegian? Not necessarily. I don't think I'm saying anything that would be improved by being put in another language.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I like making contacts here. I've sent scripts to some filmmakers I've met here. And we'll see.
So what's next?
I'm working on 2 films right now that I made with my friends in Norway. One is called A Filmmaker's Guide to Revenge, and it's about it is inspired by a meeting I had with the producer over there that was just so horrible. I'm such a horrible guy that I left it early, and then I thought I'm going to make a new film where a character inspired by me kills a character based on what happened.
Now, so you met this horrible person who was horrible enough you made a film about it.
Yeah.
And you're telling us about them. I would be all over that.
Sorry?
I would tell this person it's about them. I'd be like, you are an awful person. This film's about you. And like, make them bullshit.
There's more than just him. Like, it's like an epidemic in the film industry. I'm sure it's not just like, if it's happening in Stavanger, Norway, of all places, there have to be very strange, like, older men gatekeeping their knowledge and condescending to people just because they can.
Yeah.
Wielding the very tiny amount of power they have to make people feel bad.
Yeah.
And I know that's totally... Then when I see upstairs of places like this, where everyone is very welcome, and anyone has a chance to make a film, if it's going to please an audience, it just feels so antithetical to everything I love about filmmaking that I thought I want to make a film completely indie to prove that nowadays, if you have the right technology, you can make a film without talking to these people at all. In fact, you can make a film about how much you hate them if you like.
Did you find that process fucking cathartic about making a film like based upon an experience that you handled very like
hugely so, and to be fueled by spite and pettiness so openly was I live out for and everyone responded to it so nicely as well. They were like, okay, so you met a guy you hate and you're making a film about how much he hates stuff. Like, I mean, I hate it. Everyone was involved.
So when I get a chance to see it,
of course it will be sent here, and if I'm very lucky, it will be selected. But we'll see. But. Yeah, if you're one of the judges, you'll get to see it first, for sure.
Exit. I must admit, I had used that power immensely. I worked the best of my way through that platform before I tie.
So what's he there? Tom, Tom's still very pleased that you were such a fan. He still talks about your response to the film. It was so rewarding. It really was. Fate that it ended up here.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I can't wait to see the next video, especially if it's like about horrible people and revenge.
Exactly, yeah. I think fans are better more.
It's a cool titles as well.
Filmmaker Guide to Revenge.
Yeah.
Can I swear?
Of course.
Okay, a little bit. The working title was Dicks. And see, well, people loved it so much that they thought you should just keep it.
Yeah.
But then when we set up our film festival, we got a film submitted called Dicks, another feature film, and I was like, oh, okay. Somebody's nixed it already, I can.
I've also made a film called Apple we can't talk about.
Maybe we can talk about having a cemented talk.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. I'm asking everybody this question. I'm going to give you a caveat now. You can't say just go out and do it.
Okay.
Because everyone's been saying that. So if you give one piece of advice to an aspiring filmmaker, what would it be?
Mine is to take yourself seriously, I think. Because you see people who kind of... Like, if you're a person who's interested in filmmaking and you're going to read the books and buy the cameras and everything, you've got every right to make a film to watch to anyone else does. And so don't kind of have your foot half in the door and think, oh, I'm just kidding, I'm just trying it out or something. Like, give it a go and tell people you're a filmmaker and get it to be in your film and, stand tall and take yourself seriously, and then other people will take you seriously.
Yeah. Can I just clarify that a bit? Sure. I'm sure you don't mean like be really like severe and stuff like that.
That is really serious.
So if you think you're a filmmaker, be a filmmaker. Don't put your half in, half out sort of, and you are a filmmaker. Go down there, that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If
Because if I met someone here and they was like, I'm a filmmaker, and they're quite like, no. Say that, but okay. Taking something way too seriously, sort of thing.
don't take yourself too seriously, also. Yeah, take yourself a little bit seriously. That's just, yeah. Be approachable and nice, sure. Which you are, of course. Of course, yeah. Or else somebody might make a film about an horse they eat.
Oh, do you? I'm gonna make a film about this. It's just gonna keep on rolling on. Someone make a film about me.
Nice. You're like, oh boy, this baby loves you, isn't I, mate?
Leo, always a pleasure. You know I'm a fan. Thank you very much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. That's it. Thank you.